Football is not just a game, it is one of the most powerful full body workouts on earth. Think about it. When you play football, you are not only kicking a ball, you are running, sprinting, stopping, turning, jumping, passing, thinking, reacting, communicating, and competing all at the same time. That is what makes football different. A normal workout may train your body, but football trains your body, your brain, your confidence, your discipline, and even your personality. And the best part? You do not need to be a professional player to get the benefits. You do not need expensive equipment. You do not need a perfect stadium. A ball, a small space, and a few people are enough to start. But what actually happens to your body when you play football regularly? Why do football players look so fit, fast, sharp, and confident? And why is football one of the best sports for both physical and mental development? Let's break it down. First, football builds stamina. If you have ever played a real football match, even for just 10 minutes, you already know one thing. Football is exhausting. You jog, then suddenly you sprint, then you stop, then you turn, then you chase the ball, then you run back to defend, then you attack again. Your body never gets comfortable, and that is exactly why football can improve your endurance. Stamina means your body's ability to keep going without getting tired too quickly. In football, your heart and lungs have to work together again and again. Your heart pumps blood, your lungs bring in oxygen. Your muscles use that oxygen to keep moving. At first, you may feel tired very quickly. Maybe after one sprint, your chest feels heavy. Maybe after a few minutes, your legs feel weak. But if you keep playing regularly, your body slowly adapts. You start running longer. You recover faster. You stop getting tired after every sprint. That is how football builds real match fitness. And this kind of fitness is not boring. You are not just running in a straight line on a treadmill. You are chasing a goal. You are trying to win the ball. You are helping your team. That is why many people can play football for an hour, even though they would get bored running alone for 10 minutes. Football makes fitness feel like fun. Second, football builds leg strength and speed. Every movement in football uses your legs. When you sprint, your thighs work. When you shoot, your hips and core help generate power. When you jump for a header, your calves and thighs explode upward. When you change direction, your ankles, knees, and hips all work together. This is why football players often have strong legs. Not just big muscles, but useful muscles. Football trains your legs to move quickly, react instantly, and produce power at the right moment. A gym exercise might train one movement, but football trains many movements at once. You accelerate, you slow down, you twist, you balance, you kick, you fight for space. You do not move like a robot. You move like an athlete. And over time, this can make you faster and more explosive. That quick first step to beat a defender, that is speed. That powerful shot toward goal, that is strength. That sharp turn away from pressure, that is body control. Football builds all of these together. Third, football can support heart and lung fitness. During a match, your body keeps switching between slow movement and high intensity. One moment you are jogging into space. The next moment you are sprinting toward goal. This kind of movement challenges your cardiovascular system. That simply means your heart, lungs, and blood vessels. When you play regularly and safely, football can help your body become better at using oxygen and handling physical effort. Your heart learns to pump more efficiently. Your lungs learn to support longer movement. Your body learns to recover after intense actions. That is why regular football can be a strong way to stay active. But remember, this does not mean football magically makes everyone healthy overnight. If someone has a heart condition, serious breathing problem, or major injury, they should speak with a qualified professional before doing intense sport. But for many healthy people, football can be an exciting way to move more, sweat more, and build better fitness. Fourth, football improves balance and coordination. This is one of the hidden benefits most people do not think about. In football, your feet are doing one thing, your eyes are doing another thing, and your brain is making decisions at the same time. You are watching the ball, you are watching defenders, you are looking for teammates, you are trying to control your body, and you are doing all of this while moving. That is coordination. When you dribble the ball, your feet must touch it with control. Too soft and the ball stays behind. Too hard and you lose it. When you pass, your foot must hit the ball at the right angle. When you shoot, your body must balance before contact. When you defend, you must move sideways without falling for the attacker's trick. This is why football can improve body control. You become more aware of your movements. Your timing gets better. Your reactions get sharper. Even simple football drills can improve coordination. Passing against a wall, dribbling through cones, juggling the ball, changing direction with the ball. These small actions train your body to move with more control. And that benefit can help not only in football but in many other sports and daily activities too. Fifth, football trains your brain. Yes, football is physical, but it is also a thinking game. Every second, your brain is solving problems. Should I pass? Should I shoot? Should I dribble? Should I hold the ball? Where is the defender? Where is my teammate? Where is the space? The best footballers are not only fast with their feet, they are fast with their decisions. Football forces you to think quickly under pressure. You do not have 10 minutes to decide. Sometimes you have 1 second. That is what makes the game beautiful. A midfielder receives the ball. A defender rushes toward him. A teammate makes a run. The goalkeeper is slightly off his line. In one moment, the player has to choose pass, turn, shoot, or protect the ball. That is football intelligence, and the more you play, the better you become at reading situations. You start noticing patterns, you understand space, you learn when to be calm and when to act fast. This is why football is not just exercise, it is moving chess, but faster, louder, and with more pressure. Sixth, football builds confidence. Confidence does not appear from nowhere, it grows when you improve. Maybe the first time you play, you cannot control the ball properly. Maybe your passes are weak. Maybe you feel nervous when people watch you. But then something changes. You practice. You make one good pass, then one good tackle, then one good run. Then maybe one day you score. That feeling is powerful. Football gives you small moments of achievement, and those moments build self belief. You start thinking, I can improve. That mindset can affect your life outside football too. Because football teaches you that skill is not magic, skill is practice. The player who looks confident today was once a beginner too. They missed shots, they lost the ball, they made mistakes, but they kept going, and that is how confidence is built. Football also teaches you how to handle pressure, taking a penalty, defending in the last minute, playing in front of people, trying again after a mistake. These moments test your nerves, and every time you face them, you become mentally stronger. Seventh, football teaches teamwork. This is one of the biggest reasons football is loved around the world. No matter how talented one player is, football is still a team game. You cannot win alone. You need someone to pass to. You need someone to defend with you. You need someone to trust. Football teaches communication. You call for the ball. You warn your teammate. You organize the defense. You celebrate together. You suffer together. You learn that sometimes the best choice is not to be the hero. Sometimes the best choice is to pass. Sometimes your run creates space for someone else. Sometimes your defensive work saves the team even if nobody claps for it. That is a life lesson. Football teaches that success is not always about individual glory. It is about understanding your role. A striker scores, a midfielder creates, a defender protects, a goalkeeper saves. Every role matters, and when a team works together, the game becomes beautiful. This is why football can build leadership, trust, friendship, and respect. You learn how to deal with different personalities. You learn how to stay calm when teammates make mistakes. You learn how to support others. And sometimes the people you play football with become friends for life. 8th, football can help relieve stress. When life feels heavy, football can feel like an escape. For those 30, 60, or 90 minutes, your mind focuses on the game, the ball, the pass, the goal, the next run, the next challenge. You stop thinking about every problem for a while. Movement can help your body feel more active and refreshed. Playing with others can also improve your mood because you feel connected. You laugh, you compete, you celebrate, you forget the pressure of the day. This does not mean football solves every mental health problem. It does not replace professional help when someone truly needs it. But for many people, playing football regularly can be a healthy way to release stress, feel more energetic, and reconnect with others. Sometimes, a simple match with friends can completely change your mood. You arrive tired, you leave smiling. That is the magic of football. Ninth, football builds discipline. People often think football is only about talent, but talent is not enough. The best players are disciplined. They train when they do not feel like it. They warm up properly, they listen, they learn from mistakes, they keep improving. Football teaches you that results come from consistency. You cannot become good by playing once and quitting. You improve by showing up again and again. One day your first touch gets better. Another day your passing improves. Another day your stamina increases. Small improvements become big changes. This is an important lesson for life. If you want to get better at anything, you need patience. Football teaches patience through practice. It teaches discipline through repetition. And it teaches humility because no matter how good you become, the game can always challenge you. 10th, football connects you to a global culture. This is what makes football different from many other sports. A child playing barefoot in the street, a teenager training at school, friends playing at night under one light, fans watching the World Cup together. Different countries, different languages, same game. Football belongs to everyone. You can travel almost anywhere in the world and find someone who understands the language of football. A pass is a pass. A goal is a goal. A celebration is a celebration. That global connection is powerful. When you play football, you are not just exercising. You are becoming part of a worldwide culture. The same sport that is played in small streets is also played in the biggest stadiums. The same ball that kids chase in a local park is the same dream that leads players to the World Cup. That is why football feels emotional. Because it is more than movement, it is identity, it is passion, it is community. Now, let's talk about a common mistake. Many beginners think they must be talented before they start playing football. That is completely wrong. You do not need to be great to start. You need to start to become great. Nobody is born with perfect passing. Nobody is born with perfect shooting. Nobody is born understanding tactics. Everyone begins somewhere. Maybe you start by passing against a wall. Maybe you play five-a-side with friends. Maybe you practice dribbling in a small space. Maybe you join a local team. The important thing is to begin. Start slowly. Warm up before playing. Drink water. Wear proper shoes if possible. Do not copy professional players too quickly. Build your fitness step by step. If you have pain, rest. If you have an injury, take it seriously. And if you have a serious health condition, ask a professional before intense training. Football should make you stronger, not reckless. So what happens to your body when you play football? Your stamina improves. Your legs get stronger. Your speed develops. Your heart and lungs work harder. Your balance and coordination get better. Your brain learns to make faster decisions. Your confidence grows. Your teamwork improves. Your stress can decrease. And your discipline becomes stronger. But the biggest change may not be in your body. It may be in how you see yourself. Football can make you feel alive. It can make you feel part of something bigger. It can teach you to keep going after mistakes. It can show you that improvement is possible. And that is why football is not just a game. It is training for your body, training for your brain, training for your confidence, and training for life. So now I want to ask you, What position do you play? Striker, midfielder, defender, goalkeeper? Or are you still finding your place? And which country are you watching from? Comment below because football is global and this channel is for football fans everywhere. If this video helped you understand why football is so powerful, make sure to subscribe for more football stories, football education, and football motivation. Because the next time someone says football is just kicking a ball, you will know the truth. Football changes you.